This is the Afternoon Buzz Rewind Podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Thrash. Join me for the Afternoon Buzz weekdays from 2 to 7, only on Real Rock Radio, 106.3 The Buzz.
What's your rewind?
A new survey found that the majority of Americans have had a nightmare about work, which, I've certainly had more than one. And here are the 8 most common work nightmares. At number 8, killing your boss. Wow, that was a quick, dark turn to that survey. At number 7, getting lost in the office. At number 6, fighting with your boss. At number 5, being naked at work. Check. Number 4, getting fired. Number 3, screwing up a project. Number 2, being late. And number 1, the most common nightmare about work involves having sex with a coworker. Man, a whole lot of people have a different definition of nightmare than I do. I was stationed in Virginia when I was in the Navy, and I understand heat index. They focus on it a lot more in those areas where they have high humidity because it gives you a better idea of just exactly how it feels outside versus just the air temperature that we mostly focus on around here. So I get it. I read where yesterday there were 8 mid-Michigan schools that were dismissed early due to the heat index. In the town of Ionia, Michigan. So we, went to go take a look at it and saw where, the high yesterday was 90 degrees. And I'm thinking, that heat index has got to be through the roof. Nah, it was actually just 92 degrees. That was your heat index yesterday in Ionia, Michigan. Meanwhile, here in Wichita Falls, it's going to get up to 106 this week. Hey, look, man, y'all make fun of us every time we freak out over a little bit of snow. So there you go. Get more at 1063thebuzz.com.
Another Nonsense Minute, brought to you by 1063 The Buzz.
Meanwhile, in the offices of Apple. Here at Apple, we now have iTunes, iMac, iPhone, iPod, iTouch, iPad. What will our next iDevice be?
iDevice.
Shut up. Let's go around the room. Smith.
The idea?
What is that?
I don't know.
Janet, go.
The iToaster.
What?
With a butter apple.
Aurelio.
I gotta go.
Homie, what is that ugly contraption?
I'm thinking of calling it the eyesore.
Karen?
The icon. It'll help you make up lies.
Was that your idea?
Yes.
Matt?
The O-ring. No, I just wanted to say O-ring in front of
Moving on.
chicks.
Bart?
How about a little computer called I Enslave Humans? I kidnapped?
Popeye. The I. It can see you. I peed.
What's that?
No, I just peed.
We have a story on the website. Last Friday, a 2002 white Chevy Tracker was pulled over by police here in town at the intersection of Harding and Cleveland after a records check showed that it wasn't properly insured. Well, the police asked the driver of the vehicle, 46-year-old Julie Wallace, to get out of the vehicle after she told him she didn't have a valid driver's license, and she also admitted to the officers that she had just bought narcotics and that they were still in the vehicle. So they searched it, and they found 6 individual baggies that all field tested positive for meth. In total, 174 grams of meth was seized. Wallace was taken to the Wichita County Jail, and she was charged with manufacturing delivery of a controlled substance in penalty group 1 over 4 grams. And as of last night, she was no longer listed on the Wichita County inmate roster. So, Francis Bean Cobain's ex-husband, Isaiah Silva, is reportedly suing Courtney Love. According to TMZ, he claims that Love entered into a conspiracy with several people to break into his home, beat him up, kidnap him, and try to murder him so they could get back Kurt Cobain's legendary guitar that he ended up winning in the divorce. Now, this, though, happened in the early hours of June 3rd, 2016. He claims that Sam Lufty, a former manager of Britney Spears, and 2 other men burglarized, robbed, assaulted, sexually battered, kidnapped, and attempted to murder him at his West Hollywood home. He says they made their way in by pretending to be police. He says that Lufty grabbed his genitals, called him a homophobic slur, and threatened to rape him. Man, you read this and you think, wow, that sounds a lot like what a lot of people think happened to Kurt Cobain back in '94. Read the full story at 1063thebuzz.com.
Another Nonsense Minute, brought to you by 1063 The Buzz.
Do you see that funny-looking young man over there in vintage clothing?
What else?
He is a hipster. Like rats, hipsters are commonly found in rundown urban environments. Here's how you can become a hipster. Rule number 1. Don't care. I only paint with my left hand.
Toads. Dominant hands are so commercial.
Hipster rule number 2. Like things only until other people like them too.
Have you heard of that band made up entirely of speaking spells?
So, yo, I'm over it.
Hipster rule number 3. Wear a tiny hat you found at the swap meet.
Is that a beret?
No, it's a yarmulke.
You're Jewish?
No.
I'm over it.
I know, I'm over it. Hipster rule number 4. Say dorky things.
Want to go to a secret Foursquare party?
Totes, bestie.
JK.
Echo. Whatevs.
He's huge on the abandoned gas station circuit.
That is dick.
As they are unable to run fast in their vintage footwear, hipsters prove easy to hunt and kill. Lucky for you, because hipster meat is not only delicious, it's ironic. And in season now. Bon Appa Hip.
To combat cell phone use at concerts, a lot of artists are using technology like Yonder. That's where you put your phone in a pouch that unlocks only after you leave a no cell phone zone. Sully Erna Godsmacks for it, saying he would love to see that happen just because for the fans and not for him. He really wants the fans to be able to experience the show as they should and not through this little 4-inch screen in their hands. I get that. I don't want to be behind someone that's filming the entire thing. But at the same time, I think people should be able to snap some pics here and there for the memories, so I really don't think completely taking phones away is the answer. But with that being said, not really sure what the answer is.
106.3 The Buzz presents Nonsense Minute.
Ass body spray for the gay man who likes the smell of ass. Ass body spray to repel women and attract men and dogs. Ass body spray for the aroma that says, hey! Ass body spray. When you use ass, even angels will fart.
Texas Game Warden Eddie Hood told KAUZ he's been getting a lot more calls about rattlesnakes in and around people's homes here in the Wichita Falls area over the last month. He says it's because of the development of new homes and businesses that are pushing them out of their natural habitat. He says if you encounter a rattlesnake or you hear one, be sure to freeze, look around, try to find that bad boy, make sure there aren't any others around, and then slowly back up. Kind of reminds me of Every Which Way But Loose. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, feet don't fail me now. Well, so far, Izzy Stradlin is the only original member of Guns N' Roses who hasn't participated in the Not in This Lifetime tour. Yeah, Steven Adler isn't a permanent part of it, but he has performed on stage. Supposedly, Izzy showed up for a sound check and disappeared during one of the shows, and apparently they never could really find the middle ground they're looking for. Well, Wall Street Journal profiled him last weekend, and while he didn't do a full-on interview, he did kind of go back and forth in an email, and one thing he said was that his non-participation was simply not being able to reach a happy middle ground through the negotiation process, and that's life. Sometimes things don't work out. It sucks, man, I know, but it sounds like he's certainly at peace with them. Get more of that story at 1063thebuzz.com.
106.3 The Buzz presents Nonsense Minute.
Men, does your pee smell like asparagus?
I'm worried what the other guys at the urinals must think of me.
Someone's been eating vegetables.
Take care of that foul smell. Introducing Dick Tax.
Hey, don't you wanna have a dick?
Dick Tac.
The tasty breath freshener for the mouth of your car. Dick Tax can cover up the many foul odors of urine, like beer, asparagus, beer, pineapple, gonorrhea, beer, strippers, and leave your cock feeling fresh.
Ugh, these taste funny.
But don't eat them. They taste like shit. Try Dick Tax today.
Dick Tax, Dick Tax, Dick Tax now.
Dick Tax available wherever you find refreshing mints for dicks.
2 years after he first tried to sell his house for $6 million, Tommy Lee has changed agents and relisted it and dropped the price to $4.65 million. The house is located in Calabasas, California. It's a 3-level, 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom home, has a full gym, home theater, wine room, a second kitchen, and an outdoor entertainment area complete with a barbecue, fireplaces, and torch lighting. The coolest part, he has converted the 13-car garage into a recording studio. This thing is nice. Go take a look at how the other half lives at 1063thebuzz.com. Hey, thanks for checking out the Afternoon Buzz Rewind podcast. Join me, Johnny Thrash, for the Afternoon Buzz, weekdays from 2 to 7 on Real Rock Radio, 106.3 The Buzz.